Hello everyone, my name is GTFrostbite and I want to thank you for joining me for another lore crash course video. Today we'll be focusing on the town of Tristram from the Diablo series by Blizzard Entertainment. I do need to warn you that if you're planning on playing the games and care about spoilers, there will be some in the video, but if you don't, then I hope we all enjoy the video and let's just get right into it then. The town of Tristram is in the world of Sanctuary in the kingdom of Condensing. It was built around the old Herodric monastery that was later converted into a Zakharum cathedral by some crazy king, and then it was abandoned again. The town that popped up around it is Tristram. In Diablo 1, Tristram is a small collection of buildings that mostly just serves to sell things to the adventurers going in and out of the gigantic labyrinth that's below the cathedral that none of them really care about. Tristram used to be bigger than it is in Diablo 1, except the adventurers sometimes stopped coming out of the labyrinth, so the townspeople got scared and left. Until one day, this random unnamed hero showed up, and this guy was apparently the only adventurer who knew about the level up system, because he's the only one to make it through all the levels of the ridiculous labyrinth and make it to the bottom. He was also the first person to learn that the stupid labyrinth went all the way down to hell. Literally, hell. When the adventurer made it to the bottom, he found the magic soul-sealing jar rock, right where the mythic Herodrum hid it, and when he found the creepy rock jar located at the bottom of a labyrinth below the abandoned cathedral that went all the way to hell, he was just like, huh, neat, and promptly fucked the world over by opening it and trying to contain the soul of Diablo within himself because reasons. This kills the adventurer. Kinda. It mostly just turned him into an evil shell of a person. After the unnamed hero ate Diablo and turned evil, he left Tristram. But then a bunch of demons showed up and killed the remaining villagers and burned the town to the ground because they didn't like that Diablo was free or they were trying to save their master. You pick. Suddenly, a group of adventurers showed up and the graphics got better because this is now Diablo 2. The group of adventurers fight off the demons and save the only living townsperson, Deckard Cain, a descendant of some dude I'm not going to talk about right now because he's not the town of Tristram. Anywho, Deckard Cain invites himself along with the new group of heroes for the rest of their adventure as they re-save the world of Sanctuary. And, surprise, that group of adventurers was successful because that was the end of Diablo 2. And now there's another huge boost in graphics because it's Diablo 3 and Blizzard took their sweet time releasing it. Now, Tristram is in ruins because the adventurers in Diablo 2 were too late to save it, so what did people do? They built a new Tristram, with blackjack and hookers. And knowing this, Deckard Cain returned immediately and began researching for some answers about that goddamn monastery and cathedral that everyone else pretty much just ignored for more than 200 years. But then, a star falls and crashes into the cathedral, and knock knock, who's there? Some guy. No one really knows, it's just some dude who fell out of the sky. And surprise, he's actually an angel that got kicked out of heaven, but quit before he could get officially kicked out, so now he's here in New Tristram. It's also the last interesting thing to happen in the history of Tristram, unless another crazy adventurer opens a portal to the land of cow people, but we all know that's just ridiculous. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. It's kind of different from what I usually do. I'm usually just a game commentary channel, but I like the lore and I like kind of condensing it into more digestible fragments for me and for everyone else. So if you did enjoy it, I'd really appreciate showing some support and liking it or sharing it and subscribing if you want to see more stuff like this. The lore crash courses aren't as common for me to make as most of my other videos, but they do still happen and I'm still going to make more. That's it for my spiel and my shtick, or whatever you want to call it. I will see you around, hopefully. Yeah. Enjoy YouTube. Goodbye.